There is a lot of data hidden on the average user's phone that they may not be aware of. This data can help investigators within the mobile forensics field discover a lot of information about the user without opening a text message or listening to a phone call. My name is Zachary McVicker, and today I'll be diving deep into the phone to show where this data is hidden. Exchangeable image file format, also known as EXIF data, shows longitude, latitude, and sometimes the altitude of where a photo was taken. Additionally, it captures the date and the time zone of when a particular photo was taken. It also captures information about which phone or camera was used to take this picture. In this video, I will be giving a real-life example of how EXIF data can help within an investigation. I'm uploading a picture I recently took to the website pictomap.com in order to extract EXIF data. This picture was taken at the University at Albany from the business building overlooking State Quad. As you can see, this is a very simple process. Now that the picture has fully uploaded, we can take a look at the actual full-sized image. As you can see, it is overlooking State Quad from the business building. The red dot is exactly where I was standing. This was found via GPS location located within the EXIF data of the picture. As you can see, it does show the Google Pixel XL, which is the phone that I used. It shows the date and time. It also shows it as the business building, not just the University at Albany. It also shows the location, GPS coordinates. This is located entirely within the EXIF data of the picture. More information is located here. You can see Google Pixel XL again. This is rather fascinating. So this is everything that your phone automatically captures on its own as soon as you take it out of the box and start using it. Additionally, it gives you the file information, so you know what was the resolution, what was the megapixel, what's the DPI. Additionally, it gives you the time zone of the area that it was taken. What I found most interesting is that the GPS information shows not only the coordinates, but it also shows which direction you're pointing. So 48 degrees northeast. So when you look at this picture, you can see that 48 degrees, this is northeast right here. This may seem kind of small, this may seem insignificant. The perspective that needs to be maintained here is that this is one picture. My phone currently has, I believe, 1,500 pictures on it. All of those pictures have associated EXIF data. So every single picture on there has this amount of data showing where I've been, when I took a picture, where exactly I was when I took that picture. You know, what was my altitude, what was my latitude, what was my longitude, what was the time, what was the time zone. All of this can be accounted to paint a really nice map of where a person has been and when they have been. This helps rule out alibis. This helps confirm alibis. It's absolutely remarkable just how much information there is behind just this simple picture. Changing gears, we're going to look specifically at GPS data now. GPS data that was associated with a Google account is a whole broad range of data that is really relevant to any type of investigation. To view this, you go to the Google dashboard. As you can see that there's data about Gmail, there's data about Blogger. We're focusing entirely on location history here. So within this location history, within this ideals, you can see where I went to work and when I went to work, the times. You can also see what route I took, and you can see where I ate lunch, which is rather exciting for food recommendations. What is more interesting to any relevant cases, what's more interesting to any type of investigation, is that this has been pinging data about me since I had my first Android phone. So if you go all the way back to 2014, I was out west, I was in Arizona. I was going back and forth between Arizona and New Mexico, and as you can see, it paints that picture. You can also take notes within this, which is kind of important if you're looking for any type of information that a person might have left behind, like the body is buried here. While they may not do that as a proof of concept, I thought it was worth mentioning. What is more interesting here is that any pictures taken within or near a point of interest, such as a national park, are automatically associated with that on the Google dashboard. So here are two pictures that I took. This wasn't added by me, I just took these pictures and they're automatically associated with that address and with that portion of the map. That's kind of big. If you were looking into a case and you had pictures and the investigator, questioned the suspect and they said they weren't with this person at this location and there's pictures of the person at the location at that time, tying back into the EXIF data, that's rather huge. It's a very big deal. So to wrap it all up, we have two main types of data that a mobile forensics investigator needs to be aware of. We have EXIF data, which for every picture it shows where it was taken, latitude and longitude. It shows the exact time and time zone of it, and it also shows what kind of phone it took. So if it was an Apple iPhone or a Samsung Galaxy S7, all of that's going to be located within your EXIF data. Additionally, we have GPS data. So GPS data shows the route of where a phone has gone and has been. So from point A to point B, where has this phone gone? It also shows any associated pictures. So using the Google dashboard, we can see exactly where a person felt inclined to take a picture. So to find out more about a suspect or a victim, we can tell, what brought their interest to a certain location, what brought their interest to take a picture of this location, and help build a broader case about them to help understand the victim or the suspect on a deeper level. And as a small aside, we have where a phone stayed a night. So as you saw from my video, out west, anytime I spent the night at a hotel or a motel or anything like that, it would log that as that specific location, simply because it could tell that at night I was staying the night at a certain location. That's really important. Thank you all for taking the time to watch this. I've included 2 links that I think people might find interesting just to play around with. Have a great day.